Hi, hope you're feeling good. I'm feeling better. So let's just continue playing Ostriv, and I hope that we can do some great things in this city today. I have received some comments in my previous videos about how to more easily run this game, or play this game. So I thank you very much for that, and I will try to incorporate some of those suggestions into today's video. And as you might see from the picture, today we are getting into the sheepy business with the wool and the sheep meat, mutton it's called. I love eating sheep. And I also am kind of jealous of the people of Austria because I also want a sheep in my backyard. My husband says no. I'm still asking him for a sheep. But I don't think I will ever get a sheep in my backyard. Luckily for my neighbors, my husband is the wise one of the family, and yeah, let's just take a look at the game. And as I said in the previous episode, I considered importing some of the draft horses just because I don't think the horses will make babies fast enough for me to be able to get my salt mine or salt works up and running. So I have actually imported two draft horses, and I'm waiting for them to arrive at this point. But the horses I already had, they have produced more babies during the winter time. So that is also something that I'm happy about because that means that eventually, when I get my tanning industry up and my saddlery industry up, I can get into the wagons and use the horses for transportation, and that will help my city a lot, I think. And here they are, my two horses. They will be put in the salt work to help me produce salt, and that will be a key stone or a cornerstone to many of my other businesses in town, I guess, like the drying of fish and drying of hides. Salt is good to have, but not too much. If I have too much, I will probably export it to other cities and make money from it. But welcome to my city, my two horses. And as I said in a previous episode, I don't think the lime production will be anything I will be getting into yet, as that will take a lot of capacity from my city. And also, the comment said that it will take a lot of charcoal from me. So I will be importing that for a while just to be able to make the horse tack, I guess it's called, for the horses to be made into draft horses. And I am producing a surplus of apples, so I'm trading off some of them. I guess maybe I could use them in producing some alcohol later. I don't know if that is what you use. Maybe. And also mm, trading off some of my charcoal. I don't know if that is a smart move as I haven't been into the game yet and done the changes that I got a tip of or a suggestion to do regarding the production line of the charcoal. But they give quite a lot of money when you trade them off to the other city. So just to get my funds up, I did this trade right now. And I also made sure that the carter should be able to deliver goods to the trading post. And and as the softy I am, I still continue giving the citizens that are struggling with their money or economy. I give them the financial aid. But the more I think about it, the more I think that maybe that isn't a good idea, and that I should just let them move out if they can't survive in this city. Feels kind of wrong saying it, but yeah, maybe just fresh money into the city is better than giving them the money of the city and then them using it again in the city, because that's just money. That's not new money, that is old money. So yeah, I don't know. And we have a new cow shed up. It's the same one I was building in the last episode, and I just put some of the cows from the old cow shed into that one, just to be able to have more cows. I don't know if it works that way because it's the same amount of cows, but maybe they will produce more babies, and I will be able to hold on to more of my bulls by having another cow shed. I know I could just tick off that or remove the tick from where I said that they should just kill off or slaughter the bulls when it reaches above 3 bulls in a cow shed. But I guess I want to have more than 3 bulls. I don't know. But at least now I remember to place the goods in the trading post when I do the trade. So that is an improvement from when I was playing earlier. And as you can see, there is a family requesting or they are missing warm clothes. And as I spoke about in the beginning of the video, I want to get into producing also that for them, but I need the wool because I want to produce it of that, but it takes a while, or it took quite a while for me to get the sheep that you saw I had inquired, or not inquired, but gotten into my city uh, when I were playing here. So I decided that I would just go in and do some trade and get the broadcloth. I think it's called that. I tried Googling it and looking up what it is, but I couldn't quite understand what it was. But I guess it's something that makes clothes warm. Um, so I decided to also import that to the city just to be able to produce some warm clothes for the families of the city and before I got my sheep business up and running. But it's kind of disappointing that it takes such a long time to get sheeps into my city. I was convinced that almost all the tradesmen that were carrying or trading off animals were trading off the sheep, but they weren't. So I guess I just misread that, or was too eager to get the sheeps into the city when I placed it down, because I thought I'll just place it down and then I'll have the business up and running. But that was not the case. I actually had to wait quite a while for the correct tradesman to come with that one. So I was kind of shocked and surprised by that. And the market stalls, I'm still wondering about those, because I guess that maybe I should have more of those in the city to sell off more goods to the people. Because right now there's just one, most of the goods are sold at one of the market stalls. So maybe just placing down more of them and adding more places for people to get the different goods also would help both the economy and the happiness of my people. Also building out into the other direction, I spoke earlier about wanting the city to go around the lake, and I think that is a quite intriguing idea. I think that is what I'll continue doing, and it will get bigger in all the directions, but I think First of all, I will focus on getting it to surround the beautiful lake, and I will place down more fishing spots along the river and not occupy the lake with more stuff than there already is, I guess, because it's a it's a nice map with the inclusion of the lake. I think that this is a map that was added quite recently to the game, and I think it's the first map that has the lake in it. So that's a nice addition to the game, actually. And in regards to one of the comments I got, uh, it said to only make jobs or make jobs that are available for both men and women, to just let women have them. And I see like this granary, that is probably a place where I could set that the laborers should just be woman. I And also that the carter can deliver the goods to this place. So I'll jump into the game and fix that before I end this episode, because it will be kind of great to see if that changes around on how the dynamic of the city is doing. But I also see a problem with my plan of building around the water, because I need to clear off more of the wood or the forest that is there. But I guess that will just make a nice touch to the different places of the city that we have a area going through the woods. Yeah, I think that will be nice. Finally, the tradesman from Balaklia is here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Sorry if I'm not. But yeah, that one has the sheep, and now we can do our big celebration dance because we finally were able to import some sheep to the city. I chose one ram and two female sheeps, and hopefully they will be happy and they will make lots of babies, which we eventually will eat. I guess I'm kind of hungry today because I'm talking a lot about eating sheep. I will have to go down to the freezer and pick up some sheep for tonight, I guess. Last summer we bought a sheep or a lamb, a whole one, and we got it delivered at our house when it was slaughtered. And we still have lots of that meat in the freezer. And Easter is soon to be here, and during Easter in Norway we tend to eat a lot of sheep. So I guess it would be nice to eat sheep today. I guess I have to do that today. And if somebody's wondering, my mood today is much, much better. I got a good night's sleep. I went to the doctor yesterday and spoke about everything that was going on in my life. And she prescribed me some sleeping pills just for a few nights so that I could get some sleep and that I can get my energy up and hopefully figure out the how to make lemons. No, how to make lemonade from the lemons that life gave me this week. And I bet you it will be the best lemonade anyone has ever tasted. But yeah, placing down buildings in the city is quite delightful right now. I want to say that it feels like I'm making small community in this settlement or city. Like, but over by the farm, there is a small farming community, and over by the sheep shed, there is a new community. And maybe I'm strange by thinking about it like this, but I try to center center a few houses or some houses around just to make like a small little community with happy neighbors being at the same place with the same interests. Or yeah, I don't know, just it feels nice. That was what was I was trying to say, at least. But I just quickly jumped into the game again to make some changes to it. I lowered the laborers' wages and kept the workers' wages at the same level, just so it's more lucrative to have a full time job being a worker. I hope that will increase the people working at different places. I also went into the town hall to just check on the other prices, but it seems like it's doing okay right now. But at the town hall, I also opened a position for a counselor, which will help me with the seasonal works. And I also went into the forestry, added two more people to that one, or two more slots to be occupied with workers, and I also set the wage for that one higher as suggested. And I also went in and removed men as options in many of the workplaces where women also can work, just to make sure that the women is also doing some kind of labor in the town, or not labor but working in town. I guess that will change up some of it. I also uh, made sure that the goods are being transported to the houses or the production buildings by the carter and laborers by cart. I chose not to do it by hand because I think that is not efficient. But I also think I will have to add more people to the carter place, just to make sure that there is enough people working there due to breaks, so that people can get their goods transported to them even if people are on a break. And yeah, I also made some in the places where there are live animals, as this is during winter. I didn't want to, most of the places where animals live, I could have chosen just to have women working there, but a lot of the places had men working there, and I was kind of afraid to kick the men out and replace them by with women if there wasn't enough women to occupy these places. So I will do that change when I'm sure that the animals don't die because of me changing this around. So hopefully that will be soon, I think. But yeah, it seems like a reasonable change to be doing, and I thank you so much for your comments and your suggestions to the person that has been giving me those words of advice during my previous episodes. I have really appreciated your help to to understand and know more about this game. It has given me an insight I didn't have before to how to play this game. So thank you very much. And as you can see, there were quite a lot of places where I could go in and do some adjustments to how it's run, from when you just place down a building uh, to how it's run most efficiently. And I guess that is part of the game, figuring out how to do this. It makes it more. Uh, it makes it harder to play the game, but that is also fun because it's something that you can learn from, and maybe it's something you can also struggle with, so you just can't just complete the game by placing down things. You have to understand that the dynamics in the city to be able to run the city in a great way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And also what I have learned by playing and getting feedback on my play style of playing. And looking at it now, I feel I should have ticked off the wagon also, because I looked at my horses during my drop into the game, and they are producing babies quite fast, faster than I thought they would be. So I probably will be able to have some kind of wagon, horses driving the wagons around town and transporting thing quite soon, I guess. And that is a great thing because I think they will travel faster, they will carry more, and it will be a smoother way to get stuff around the city. So if you're watching this and you have been struggling with the same things as I have been struggling with, this is no answer with two lines under it to how to run the game. And I probably haven't made the changes large enough, or I haven't employed enough people in many of my places, but this is good advice on how to do Ostriv for you to maybe incorporate into your game if you're having the same struggles as I am having. But with that, I will jump back into the game and continue playing, continue changing things around. I will look into the crop rotation, and I will also look into placing down more buildings, getting into more troubles, underemploying some of my workplaces, and doing stuff that I don't really know how to do. But I know that this city will now be a better city, and I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. And I hope to see you again. If you do like, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you again in another episode. And I hope you will have a good day and a good weekend. And I wish you goodbye.